All right, so there's a lesson here. So here I am trying to deal with the mic, but I was persistent. So there's a mat here, happy to help you with your yoga practice. There's a room in my house that I used to teach yoga in, and this was a year ago in last August. And I stopped teaching. It was fine. And I just was like, I'm something else. There's something else. I didn't know what it was. But I know I needed to not do what I was doing. So I stopped. And that was, like I said, last August. Only yesterday do I think I finally found what that room was, what the next incarnation of that room was. But I had to create the space, right? So if something doesn't feel right, or, you just stop, and then you just create the space, and you move into it. And I think a lot of the asanas that we do in here are like that as well. It's frustrating, or I can't do that, or I'll never do that, right? And then we just keep doing it. But it's the momentum. You have to start someplace. And so that's why it's fun for me to give you, maybe the variations so that you can just try. You don't have to succeed, because in the trying, that's the success. And who knows what, a year from now would look like for you, but it has to start someplace. So good for you for being here. That's the important part. You're here with hands on knees. Let's go ahead and go off center. To find our breath, maybe close eyes. To find a deeper source. Is it a sun? Is it a moon? Is it the earth? Is it a mountain? Is it a volcano? Is it a tree? Is it an animal? What's a deeper source for you that you could tap into to get inspiration from? And let's go other direction. And as you sort of breathe in the energy, you're just energy, just like whatever that source is for you. As you connect your energies together, let's also find this body of yours as it is today. So make yourself comfortable. Because as we go through those posture variations, right, we have to be in comfort. Right? Can't have too much struggle, otherwise nothing flows. We're going to rock forward and back now. So inhale forward, exhale back. And then try for a deeper rock, a deeper breath. Good. I think one of the wonderful things about having an established practice is deepening the relationships outside in life, but also with yourself and this beautiful body of yours. Inhale, stopping in the middle, take the arms up, opening eyes, opening arms. I take the big reach, just a little side to side, a little easy pull. Crack through your side body. Good. And with your chin to chest, go ahead, stop here with a rounded open back. Breathe into the back of your heart. Good. Sometimes that's that hidden side or that shadow side of us. Right. But it's equally as important as opening the front of your heart. Let's take those arms off. Good. So reaching off to the sides. Everyone make fists and then twist. A thumbs up as far back as you can go, as far over as you can go. So like your arms are getting pulled out of your shoulders and the chest is lifting and that heart is shining. Good. One more big breath. Just to rest back on your fingertips. Okay. With your shoulders back and your chest lifted, closing your eyes. Now let's find that breath even deeper. So breathing in from beneath you, going up through you, all the way through the crown of the head. And as you exhale, go right back down and out. Continue that washing up and down your body. Now we're stopping here just to notice the full breath you're taking. Do you take these kind of breaths at any other time of your day? Try to add it in. It's a morning, it's an evening. Just find those deeper breaths. Now your job is going to be practicing the different asanas, the different postures with this deeper breath. So just checking in to make sure you can find it. You can find it. So no matter what happens, you're relaxed. Take that one last big breath in. And as you exhale, opening eyes, left hand to that right knee. Easy just to sit tall. To exhale, get that right shoulder back. Okay, so now we have our beginning twist to the right, but let's take both hands to that right knee now. Cat-cow, so as you inhale, arch your body, pull your chest up to your hands. As you exhale, lean away from your hands. Do that a few times. So the inhale, arching and lifting, and exhale, opening and separating. Good. One of the things I love about a practice is angles. There's a lot of front and back and up and down in life, but we don't really talk or spend time looking at the angles your body makes, like it is now. Good. Now, the next time you inhale, everyone, let's stay lifted. To take your right hand, just open it, go way behind you. Now, let that right arm, as if it's on a wall actually, feel for that bigger twist, that bigger leverage of that right arm to get you a little farther back. Good, very nice. One more big breath. Let's go ahead and land that right hand straight behind you. Left arm straight up in the air. Got wrist first. Good. You got left arm. Good, both directions. Great, and then stop with that left arm straight up towards the sky. So push down on that back hand, that right hand to lift up to fall backward with the left. So let the left arm be heavy now to take you up and over. Notice how the breath goes into the upper chest right below the chin before you fall back. As you inhale, falling up. As you exhale, falling back. One more big breath. Good, nice big deep back bend already. Hands right, left, down. To the front of you, crawl out your low back. Good. Use your fingertips to feel if you can reach out even further. Now when you can't go out any further, drop your head, shake your head no, shake it yes, shake it maybe. Relax your jaw, extra thoughts pouring out of your head. We're going to rotate the arms again, this time with the hands flat. Flip them over so that your palms are up. And then go palms down, flip them to the left. Can you get your pinky finger to touch the ground every time you flip? Good, 10 seconds. One more breath. All right, on that, and then walking yourself back in. Doing a matrix, arms are up. Switch your legs without touching them. That's the matrix. Take your left hand down, everyone. Right hand's going over the right knee. So just the first big initial twist to your left, just to kind of feel just encouraging your body to turn to your left. Now, two hands to that left knee. As you inhale your cat-cow, inhale, arching, exhale, leaning away, diagonally away from the left knee. Keep moving with your breath. Good. Maybe every time you rep, you're going a little further. Maybe it's more of an arch as you inhale. Maybe it's a deeper, full body exhale, sinking farther back. Good. Just one more big one. And the next time you inhale, we'll keep that chest lifted. It's the left arm that reaches forward. Exhale, take that left arm straight behind you. Continue to reach farther back. Now, as you go back, notice your left shoulder not in your ear. It stays down. There's that relaxed, big breath that we sat with earlier. If you can get that left shoulder even further back. Good. For one more breath. The left hand goes straight behind your tailbone. It's the right arm up in the air. Wrist first. Good. And then move arm. I don't know if I ever mentioned this, but a really great practice when you first wake in the morning. So you're in your bed, your eyes open, right? You're aware that you're awake. Move your body in your bed. Little whatever it wants to do. Think about it. I mean, you may have to jump up and go to the bathroom right away, but if you can, try to move your body so that way it has a easier introduction into your day, less shocking. And definitely stay off your phone if you can. I challenge you. Lifting up to fall back. Lift up, fall back. Keep moving with your breath. And think about it, the mind muscle would be still waking up too. You don't want to bombard it with stuff. 2 more big breaths. 1 more big breath. Thank you for the up and over. And your arms again, big right, left, coming all the way forward. This time, arms are going to go off in more of a V. More of a V. Okay, so that way you can lean side to side. The straight arm, shoulder drops toward the mat. Keep going side to side. Checking with those angles again. Maybe you can get a little lower. Good. 1 more big breath. Great, everyone. And walk yourself back in. 1 more time. Let's take those legs up, but this time, legs will come forward. Come on up and over. Peace signs. Grab those big toes. Walk out the back of your legs. Bend 1 knee. Bend the other knee. March out back the legs. If you cannot hold your toes, hold whatever you got down there. But go for the length. Good. Just for 1 more breath. Now try to push back of knees, both back of knees down toward the mat as we do cat-cow here. So arching. As you exhale, sinking back, but also pulling down. Continue. So every time you exhale, finding that long back, but every time you exhale, maybe you can get a little further over. Good. I hear your breath up here. That's great. We want those big breaths. 2 more big ones. That ocean in you, that easy ebb and flow. Yes. Now the next time you inhale, going to stay up. 2, keep your chest lifted, wrap those elbows in. Can you use your arm strength to pull nose past toes a little bit more. Good, good beginning forward bend. All right, let's come on out of that. Your feet come together. Now this is just going to be a pass through, but first we need the feet here. Can you push forward? Try to get as close as you can, hips to heels. For more, get your hips off the ground. So you're just adding some weight. For more, you can take your arm, 2 arm, forward. Try to get the heels on the ground. That's okay if they're not, though. Just kind of play. That's a lot of the knees, a lot of the ankles already. Just, yep, you're just passing yourself through your knees. 1 more big breath. Let's continue to pass through. Come on over. You're on hands and knees. All right, look at your hands. Fan those fingers out really wide. Dig them into the earth. Those are also your feet in yoga. We'll take your left hand, make a fist. Or punching. As you exhale, punch. Underneath yourself, inhale, follow that left elbow up. Exhale, punch through. Keep moving with your breath. Good. Nice. 1 more big one. The next time you punch through, let's stay through. Stop there. Drop that left shoulder on the ground. Move your right arm forward enough so that you can push on the right hand and peek underneath that right arm. If you feel like your hips have rocked to the right, push them back to the left. Keep trying to thread the left arm under more. Or use your right hand to get that right shoulder back more. Lots of great leverage here with the ground and your bones. So 1 more big breath to breathe into where you feel the tightness. Beautiful. Come on out of that. Undo the hands for your first down dog today. As you exhale, lift on up. Like you did in your forward bend, just walk out the back of the legs, bend 1 knee, bend the other knee, maybe a little twisting. Lots of breath, though. Good. For 1 more breath. Good. All right, everyone, and come on forward and drop the knees so that you can scoop the chest. A little up dog here, so waddle. And let's waddle so much that you turn, you can see your feet. Good. 1 more big breath. Nice. Coming up on hands and knees just for a moment, though. We'll take your left leg up. Swing it way across your body to the right. Put it on the ground. and then sit backward. So think of like a child's pose. You're sitting as far back as you can, but we're squeezing that left leg, which is going to help open up that left hip. Sometimes it helps if you walk your arms to the right just a little bit to pull a little more out of that left hip. Lots of breath. Good. For that one more breath. Okay. Not only walk yourself out of that, but coming up, that left leg lifts. Reach behind you with your right hand. Find the foot. To kick that left foot away. So right hand's finding that left foot. Good. I see people like there's something there. That's why we're doing it. We're trying to make connections. Maybe in places that you're not usually used to making connections, but wherever you are, scoop the chest. Can you kick that left knee away? I think like an up dog. As you inhale, arching your back. Exhale, press your hips down. Inhale, cook your foot away. Arch your head, arch your back. Exhale, press your hips down. Good. One more big breath. That's great, everyone. And just going to stop here on hands and knees. So we can twist on the other side. Make a fist. Right hand fist. Exhale, punch. Keep moving with your breath. Good. One more big one. Now we're going to stay down on that right shoulder. Thread that right arm through. Left arm forward more. Push. If your hips are to the left, rock them to the right. And then keep trying to inflate the stuck part, wherever that you feel that as you exhale. Maybe a little movement into the stuck part. 10 seconds. Yep. Body opens up. Maybe you can go a little further with the right arm or more push with the left arm. One more big breath. Good. They all add up. It all adds up to that shift. Last breath. Okay. And coming up out of that. Good. Second down dog. As you exhale, come on up to just arch it out, or walk it out rather. This time though, maybe add in coming over tops of toes. So if you curl toes under tops of toes, you can do singles or both at the same time. Feet go two directions, well, many directions, but get lots of flexion during the day. So nice to get the point. Last breath there. Okay, now come on forward to your plank. This time our up dog is with the hips off the ground. So enough just to drop, but you're not sinking, you're lifting off your low back. For more, can you flatten out the tops of the feet to drag your body forward? So still, the lower back is still the knees are off the ground and we're lifting off our low back. Last breath. Thank you for that. Coming on hands and knees. Good. We'll take your right leg up. Kick it way behind you, over to the left as far as you can, and then continue to sink back into a child's pose. Feels okay. Can you move your arms to the left a little bit more? A lot of big breath. Think of the heat of your breath. In yoga, it's called Ujjayi breathing, the sounding breath, where you sound like Darth Vader. So if you keep your mouth shut, it kind of generates a little heat, and that heat can help you in the opening, wherever you're trying to place your breath in your body. Last breath here. So maybe here, breathing into that right hip. Good, thank you for that. Coming up, back on hands and knees, the right leg lifts. It's the left hand that reaches back to find that right foot. And then you scoop the chest and you press the hips down. Keep scooping the chest and press the hips down. Keep lifting. Or another word is elevate. Elevate yourself. Good. More importantly, here we're squeezing out that quad for the last 2 breaths. And then one more breath. Great. Okay, we're going to go on from here, everyone. Let's swing your right foot forward to the front of your mat. Left hand stays on the ground, right hand on the knee. Now try and move your left knee backward a little bit. Right toes to the right. Drop that left hip down. So we're sagging here. Hip dropping, chest lifting, lots of breath. You want to go a little further, you can kick that left foot in. That's the back foot. Right hand's going to find that left foot again. Lots of big breath. Good. For that, one more breath. Beautiful. Okay, undo that left foot if you're holding it. Undo those right toes forward. So you can just take an easy twist here, right arm up towards the sky. Now on your next exhale, let's get off your left knee. So we're adding a little more weight to that. Can you drop the hips more to lift the chest a little higher? That's great, everyone. One last breath. Okay, so now, the challenge is, if you need, you can use your right hand on your knee, right knee. Otherwise, keep your right arm up. The challenge is to kick your left leg through and come sit. Good. All right. That right hand is not done. It's going to reach up and over. For the, you did it, you got it. And I didn't even have to look. I know you got it. Right hand goes up and over those left toes. Pull. Lengthen and pull. Try flex the left toes even more, or left foot. Pressing through the back of that left knee. And for more, left arm is off the ground. Continue to reach, continue to pull. Good. For only 2 more breaths. Nice. And for only 1 more breath. Good. Easy to sit up now. Can we twist this? It's hard. There's a lot to pull against, so sit up taller to get that left shoulder back. Good. 1 more big breath. Good job, everyone. Once again, we'll take that left hand down to the ground. Can you keep holding this left leg lifted in the air? Good. Nice. Using your arm strength to pull that leg up. For more, we'll take the left arm all the way up. If you need support, keep it down. Otherwise, lifting. Lots of big breath for 1 more big breath. Nicely done. We're swinging this left leg through. So left hand back to the ground. Right hand on the knee, or not. Kick it back like nothing happened. Good. We're going to angle the back foot now. Put that left heel down. Now, if you need support, right hand could be on that knee, just lowering. Otherwise, just take both arms in a V or interlace the hands, shoulders up out of the ears, pull. A lot of big breaths. You get the head toward the ground as much as you can. Beautiful, everyone. For 3. For 2, get ready for a side plank. And done. Taking both hands back to the ground. We're going to drop the left knee. Just to find an easy side plank, right arm, right leg lifted. You're looking to the right. Or make it a harder side plank. Drop that right foot. Let's take your left leg up in the air. So left knee is in the air. Or for more, you can kick the leg out. And once again, you're holding that left foot. Lifting higher for 3. For 2, 1 more breath. Find your plank from here. Your push-up position. Go right to your plank. Holding your plank. Good. Now, elbows and shoulders down. If you need to, drop to your knees for less intensity. Come down a quarter way. Bounce it up. Halfway. Bounce it up. 3/4 ways. Bounce it up. Hover above the ground. You're low. Now, earlier we were playing with flat feet, and you're up dog. Can you just drag your body forward, flip your feet flat, pull? Are you off your knees? If you can, get up. 1 more breath. Everyone, we're going to go right back down to the ground. Hovering if you can. 1 strong push-up to inhale. Exhale, resting. Resting in your down dog to walk it out. Good. For 1 more big breath. All right. Now, before we start the other side, let's jump or walk up to your hands. Your feet are hip distance. Folding your arms in a ragdoll, hanging over. If you need support, hands on legs. For more, hips higher. Try a little sway side to side. There's those angles, again, pulling out of your low back. And remember that bigger breath that you sat with. That full inhale, that easy exhale. 1 more big breath. Good, everyone. And undo those arms, so take your hands all the way up. climbing to lift. All right, notice the blood falling back down. That's important. Pull that belly in so you got something to pull up from, and push down from. Back of hands together. Left arm comes forward. You do a half circle, so you're holding those arms. Pull those arms tightly behind the ears. We're going to lean over to your right. Pull. So push down through that left foot to get that left shoulder back. Good, feels okay. Not only does this left foot come up, left toes go behind. So we're on the ball of the foot. Lift up, lean over, lift up, lean over. Good, can you look beyond your left shoulder? Hold those arms. One more big breath. Good job, everyone. Now, inhale, right yourself up, still lifting, not falling. Good job. Left leg kicks. Once again, there's that opposite hand, opposite foot. You did it on the ground. Can you find it here? Good job staying lifted. Flex your left hand, hold the ceiling. Your right foot is holding the ground. Lifting, kick, lifting, kick, lifting, kick. Good. One more big breath. To ease yourself out of that, take a big inhale. There's our back bend that we did exhale earlier. Exhale. Let's start to soften those elbows to open up the heart even more. Good job. Inhale, lifting. And we're not going to do the other side yet. Forward bending, coming all the way. Down, jump or walk out to your plank. Everyone, we're going to flow right to the mat. Come all the way down. For your up dog, that big breath in. Let's go right to the ground. Come back down, hover if you can. One big push up, push. To exhale, not only drop to the knee, left knee, but help your right leg forward. Is that the other leg? I think so. Hope so. We'll find out. Left leg? Yeah. Arms are up. Good, a lot of big breath. Yes, it is the left leg. Thank you. Good. To take your left hand down to the ground and the right hand as well. So first, just an easy twist. And look over that left shoulder. Good. 2, take that left arm up in the air. Go for that deeper twist. Good. On an exhale, can you add, get off that right knee? Do that first. Good. And then a bigger exhale, let's kick that right leg through. If you can, keep that left hand up in the air. Good, right leg comes through and you sit. All right, left hand reaching up and over for that right foot. And you pull, lengthening, and you pull, couple breaths. Good. Nice. For more, we didn't use that right arm. So there's a lot more core involved if you use that right arm, or if not use the right arm. 2 more big breaths. Good. For 1 more big breath. All right, and sitting on up. Good luck. Right arm goes behind. Keep twisting, keep pulling. Making friends with the challenged part. 1 more big breath. Good. Let's take that right hand straight behind you to help you lift that right leg up. Now enough to stay here, but as long as you keep the left shoulder down, for more, that right arm is up in the air. To go even higher, use your bicep strength on the left side to pull that right leg higher. 1 more, head is tall. Yes, thank you for that. And exhale, dropping that right leg. Left hand back to the knee or not. On an exhale, kick it through. Good. Nice, everyone. Angling that back foot, putting it down. Now enough with 1 hand or 2 arms. For more, interlace your hands, other thumb on top, to get shoulders out of the ears to pull up and over your back as the chest head gets lowered to the inside of that left knee. And you breathe. For 3, get ready for your side plank. For 2, 1 more breath. And good. And just taking hands down to the inside, big toe side of leg. Dropping that right knee or not. Right, here's your side plank. Taking that left leg back. For more though, it was the inside, right or underside, right knee comes up. For more, left hand holding those right toes again. A lot of big breath. Or you're on your right knee. Lifting for 3, Can you see the ceiling too? One more breath. Good, and let's find your plank from here. Find your plank. We're going down to the ground again, right to the ground. Come on down. Pull through, inhale, up dog. Keep pulling through. Exhale, go back down to the ground. One strong push up, push. Exhale, resting in your down dog. Good. 2 resting breaths before we come stand again. So use the heat that you may be generating. Get the heels a little further down. And then one more breath. Good. All right. Oh, that's what we didn't do. I know there was something. I'm going to do a pickup, everyone. Let's take your left foot up to the front of your mat. Left foot. So we were just there. Drop your right knee. Remember this one? Left hand on the knee. Let's twist. And then drop the hip to lift the chest. Good. This is so pretty because if you kick your right foot in, your left hand can hold that right foot. And keep lifting and keep sinking. For one more big breath. Thank you for that pickup. Good. Drop that left hand down. Let's help your right foot forward right away. We're going to add a squat in here. Just drop those hips down. So we're going to practice once again, getting a little lower. Try to keep the heels on the ground. If not, okay to get the heels up. Couple breaths to set the hips down and keep the chest lifted. Good. Now your challenge, stay here, or I want you to get off your heels. Up. How high? So use your big and second toe to lift you up as high as you can. Good. One more big breath. Now, if you take your hands to the ground underneath, so holding your heels, there it is. Drop the heels, and now lift the hips. Pull. So last time we had ragdoll, where we just folded the arms. Now we have more traction. Pull down. 2 more big breaths. Why do yoga people not have low back issues? Right here. Pull. And ease yourself and come on up. Okay. Arms up towards the sky, squaring those feet off. Take that big breath in. Back of your hands together. Other arm comes forward, which I believe is right. Right hand. Thank you. Yeah. Pull. This one, I remember, the left. Go left, everyone. To pull up even taller. To find yourself falling farther over. Now, this is plenty, right? You stay here, getting that right shoulder back. But even in fitness upstairs, it's not about being stable all the time. It's about being unstable. So take your right foot. Can you take that right toes behind your left heel to lift up to go even farther over? So strangely enough, the more you lift, the more stable you become, rather than if you're squatting or falling or collapsing. Keep the pull. Keep the extension for 3. Good, holding there for 2. One more breath. Woo. We came back up, my little earthquake. Lift on up. Right hand stays in the air. It's the left hand that's going to reach. Now, even if you're not holding the foot, remember, got to start someplace. Maybe it's here, right? Maybe it's here, here, here. Kicking. We held the ceiling. You kick that left foot away as you scoop the chest and you press those hips forward. Couple more breath. Think of a sponge filling with water. Just keep expanding in all these directions for 3. More kick, more press for 2. More lift. And coming out of that. Okay, good everyone. That's a lot. With your feet together. One more time, arms down and up. You got some core work. We're going to get back bend here. Exhale, soften the elbows to give me a half. Good. Inhale, lift off your low back. And then we got a forward bend coming all the way down. Okay, let's lift the chest up a little bit. So on the exhale, you can jump or walk back to a plank. Lowering down to the ground. Take your time. For one more up dog, can you get off those knees today? Lift to rest on your belly. Rest on your belly. All right, good. Fold your hands underneath your forehead, feet in the air. Tick-tock your feet side to side. Big motion. By the way, a little commercial. I don't know if anyone's into roller skating, but there's a great adult skate in Kapolei. I highly recommend it on Sunday nights. Totally. I used to roller skate as a kid on Saturday mornings. I like doing it as an adult. It's a really fun thing. So, Kapolei, big roller skating rink. Google it. It's good. What is it called? Bonaventure. Oh, no, sorry. That's different. Yes, fun. Okay, everyone, great. You're here. Now, here's your bigger challenge, which is not roller skating. This is kicking back. Now, see, if you can see where my hands are. So, if you flex a foot, put your hand on top of your foot. Do the same thing with the other one. Flex your feet as hard as you can. Keep your knees on the ground as you lift just your chest up to press your hips down on the exhale. Kick your feet away to lift you up to press your hips down. Keep going. You get the idea. Try to hold the tops of your feet, so not the toes. Keep those feet flexed. And the more you kick away, that's where that lift comes up for 3. Very nice. Keep lifting for 2. Harder if you keep the knees on the ground. 1 more breath. Release. All right. It's tough just holding the feet, but you can always go further. Fold those hands underneath your forehead again, everyone. This time let's crisscross the feet like this. Open and close, open and close. Good. 1 more big breath. Thank you for that. So, remember how you came down in quarters in a push-up? We're going to go up in quarters. Be on your knees if you need, hands underneath your shoulders. This is where we start someplace. Inhale, come up a quarter way and hold. Inhale, come up halfway and hold. Inhale, come up 3/4 ways and hold. Inhale, come up all the way and drop to those knees again. Good, everyone. Let's take those knees super wide and those feet together. Rest here, come down to your child's pose. Just a little rocking side to side first. Now, do you remember how we kind of passed through our legs to come to sitting earlier? So now we're going to do the opposite. We're going to pass through our legs to come sitting on the other side of those legs. To do that, sitting on up, let's flex those feet. Sitting here, sitting further back, heels down, hands behind, and then coming all the way through. Good. A lot of yoga is if you can do it one way, can you do it the other way? And that's just kind of how it works out. You're at the front of your mat. Chin to chest. A slow, controlled roll down. Take your time. No quick drops. Good. First, enjoy a big stretch. You deserve it. Arms overhead, legs forward. Even without your practice, you deserve it. Take a big stretch. Good. Okay, so hands behind the head. Take the head and shoulders up. This is level 1. If you just need that little lift, do that. For more, level 2, we'll lift a leg just a little off the ground. Now that can be a nice little happy medium. Notice how the body is scooped. That's what we're going for today, a scooped body. Next one, 2 legs up. If that's too high, too much, just take your legs higher. Otherwise, you're hovering. Next level, 1 arm, reaching. Next level, squeeze your arms against your head to pull for 5. Keep going. 4, that low back on the ground. 3, 2, and relax everything down. Good. A big squeeze and a bigger release. That's a great position. Really good for inversions like handstands, shoulder stands. Having that strong core like that. You do planks, probably do a lot of planks, but this is, think of it the opposite of a plank, the inverted side. Let's try again. Hands behind the head. Maybe this is plenty. For more, we'll build 1 leg up. Notice how the low back drops. Keep it on the ground. For more, 2. For more, 1 arm reaching. For more, 2 arms reaching. Keep squeezing a little longer this time for 8. For 7. 6. 5, breathing. 4, it's a mental practice as well. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Good. Okay. Now, we got 1 more set. This last set is therapy. I want you to think of stress, tension, negativity, something you just need to squeeze out of your life. Maybe it's a bad habit, something that's not serving you anymore. Now's the time. Let your body help you get rid of it. Okay, let's take your hands behind your head. Here we go. Lots of deep breaths. For more, it's one leg up. For more, two leg up. For more, one arm. For more, two arm. And it's 10, 9, 8, lots of breath. 7, 6, 5, 4, watch that low back. 3, 2, 1. Big release. Big let go. Congratulations, everyone. That was hard. That was hard. Bend those knees. Bend those knees. We'll have the knees flat. As you exhale, let's lift the hips up. Find a bridge. So we're going to enjoy some amis here. So big hula hips, just big circles, down, side, up, side. Lots of big breath. Find your breath in there. Good. Doing other direction, other direction. Great. And now in the center, let's keep those hips as high as you can. Moving your hands underneath your hips. So if you take your hands like a platter, like you're holding a platter, to lift your hips up even higher, walk your elbows in underneath you to see if you can get your heels of your hands closer to your low back. Good. Those elbows are in. Now, walking feet in enough so you can take the left knee in the air. Left knee feels okay. We'll take left leg straight up. For more, left leg is reaching overhead. For more, you get off your right heel. Right? And for more, there's a little kick. You can just help the left leg reach for the ground, the right leg reaching forward. Or not. Right? Enough just to take your left leg in the air. Slowly come out of that. Good. To reset. There's the heat of the breath. We have other leg up. Maybe it's just a leg in the air. Maybe it's the bottom heel off the ground. Maybe it's a little kick to continue to reach. Good. Okay, and toe goes on the ground. Other leg drops. Undo those arms. Intensely tuck your tailbone and start from the top of your neck. Rolling on down, one vertebrae at a time. Happy baby when you're fully on the ground, no rush though. To grab behind thighs, outside of legs, pinky toes, big squat. Little rocking side to side. I've seen people do amazing things with their bodies. It wasn't always like that. I knew them when they just were starting out. But they kept at it. I'm not even kidding, everyone. With fitness, it's just frequency and regularity. You just have to do it regularly and almost daily, really, except for rest days. One more big breath. Yep, so it's not a reaction, it's part of your life, this work. Let's take a big stretch. Arms overhead, legs forward, just pull. Enjoy the pull. Good job on that. Whatever level you did, that was a lot. Okay, now, you know how you roll down slowly? Let's sit up. So let's take your arms up. Big inhale, and as easy as you can, just sitting on up, which is really tough for me to sit tall. And then we're going to just forward bend over there. Just shake it off. Shake shoulders, shake head, relaxing over. Okay, great conditioning work, everyone. Easy this time. We're just going to cross your feet, roll on over, come onto hands and knees. To find a down dog. Okay. Make yourself comfortable in your down dog. And let's play with some standing work. We'll take your feet together first, big toes touching. Right leg is up in the air, and right leg is going to continue to go up in the air. Can you point the toes to press the chest down to get that right leg as high as you can? Keep the right leg lifted as you come forward to a plank. Float your shoulders over your hands, stopping there. One breath. Right knee touches nose. Do a big exhale. Keep pushing the ground away. Can you touch your nose?
One more big breath. On an exhale, place your right foot forward between your hands. Good. Not done. Angle the back foot to straighten the front leg. Now, if you need support, you can come up a little higher. If you're okay, take your middle finger, face it backward on the ground, forward bend over that right leg. One more big breath. Everyone, let's undo everything to bend the front knee. Fancy way to get to warrior one. Charge forward in your warrior one. Good. Right arm is off to the right. It's your left leg that's going to work though. Left leg whips around the right leg. Good. You're going to find your eagle leg, so it could be a little, it could be just the toe on the ground, or maybe you can wrap that foot around the ankle. Right arm's going to go underneath. Hug to wrap, wrap, wrap. Sit down as low as you can. As you're sitting, shoulders and forward are facing your front. Keep the chest up first. And then, when it feels like you're low enough, can you hinge? Lots of great fitness stuff up there too. Hinging. For more, those elbows on the knees or over the knees. And for more, your head drops into the arm. I mean, that's the hard part. Let your head drop. Let your cares drop. Worries drop. Fears drop. Anxiety drop. Breathing for 3. Challenge your edge for 2. One more breath. Now we're not done. Just going to bounce up. Bounce up to take those arms off to your side. Good. To soften that right knee. Good. Warrior 3. Drop that left leg back. And then can you straighten everything? For more, the arms will just drop down and then reach forward like you were doing earlier. Hold the head with your biceps. For 3, keep reaching. For 2, not stopping. Now here's your last challenge. Can you just take your hands to either touch your leg or touch the ground, still with the left leg lifted, and then just going to come right back up and in one piece to stand. Right, so hopefully smooth down, smooth up, not smooth up, broken body coming up, that sort of thing, right? So let's do that one more time. I'll give you a second chance. Here, arms off the side. You know where it's going. Left leg lifts. Go ahead, hinge over. Take your time. Touch something down there, if you can, maybe just a leg. Now, show me flat body coming up. One piece. One piece. Let that right hip do the work. Wonderful. And all right, there you go. Arms up, big inhale. An easy forward half back bend here. Lift up, thank you for that. Now lift up. And then your forward bend diving all the way down. Lift the chest up. Jump or walk back. This is going to be your last chaturanga or your last hover. Come on down to hover above the mat. Feet off the ground if you can, feet flat. Just drag your body forward for that big inhale. Go back down, hover. One strong push up to push. Let's keep your feet together as you rest in a down dog. All right, the right leg is up. Left leg is up. See, there I go again. Thank you. And it's okay, I'm only going to drive after this class. It'll be great. Come on forward to your plank. Hovering with that left leg. Left knee touches nose. Keep rounding the back. Pushing that ground away. Quietly place that left foot up between the hands or help that left foot forward with your left hand if you need. Good. Angle the back foot. Now you kept your hands on the ground, or if you need support with hands on legs. Straighten out that left leg. If you're low enough, middle finger facing backward. Push into the mat. The forward bend over that long left leg. No bend to anything except for your elbows. One more big breath. Okay, to soften that left knee. Warrior one. Good. Good articulating your body. That's not even finding a pose. It's really mindfully moving step by step. Well done. Left arm off to the side. Right leg. Up, 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 up. Round, 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 round. Wrap, 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 wrap. Left arm underneath. Hug. Or for more, there's that bind. Hands flat as much as you can. to sit down. Take your time. Yes, go slow. And then when you can't get any lower, hinge if you want more. Good. For more, elbows over the knees. And for more, I double dare you, take your head all the way down. Eyes and breath are open. It's okay. That last step is a big step. One more big breath. Do your darndest. Pull yourself up like a zipper. Pull up, 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 up. Arms off. Karate Kid to bend the knee. To kick. And fall forward. Make a level airplane. Drop that right hip. For more, you drop those arms. Reach the arms forward alongside your ears. Good. Okay, now notice your body flat like a board. Keep that. Take the hands down, touch something. Breathe. So that right leg is like a counterbalance, yeah? Right leg is going to help you up. Lift that torso. One body, one chance this time, all the way up. All right, and come standing. We'll put everything down. Good job, everyone. At the front of your mat. One last time. To inhale, open up. To exhale, half back bend here. Just make it nice and open and beautiful for the great work you've done. Inhale, lift the chest. To drive right through your center. You affirmed your center line. So sometimes when life gets crazy, it's good to go back to the middle place. Finding your child's pose, so just stepping backward. And let's get small. Just notice the quality of your mind right now, the quality of your breath, the quality of your heart, the quality of your body. This is a natural state of ease. Good. Now keep your head where it is, everyone. Just flip over on your back. Take a big stretch. Come onto your back. So you're facing the back of the room, head toward this side of the room. Just flip on over. And then take a big stretch on your back. Arms overhead, legs forward. Enjoy a big stretch. If there's any other postures your body would like, just check in with your inner coach. See what body needs. Otherwise, definitely at least do a little twisting. Just make sure right and left side feels equal, back feels good. And then when you don't want to move anymore, don't. Just enjoy a deeper sense of relaxation. Earlier we were talking about connecting to a source. So a practice is sometimes being in the source. So if you are fond of forests, right? Be in the forest, notice the details, hear the sounds, feel the temperatures. Let it feed you. So the kinship, right, with things larger than ourselves, let's share some of that power, and it really is ability, that power. Let's share some of that with somebody else. Think a person, a circumstance, an ancestor. Send them some of the goodwill breath. May they be happy. Now think about it. You each grew your light today, your energy. So, wiggling fingers, toes, maybe swallowing. The next thing is to just continue to not only enjoy it for yourself, but, it's going to be a model for other people. They're going to see you and be like, what are they doing? I want some of that. Okay, and then when you're ready to re-enter, wiggle fingers, toes, roll to one side, ease yourself up. Come join in sitting.
The shifts happen, change happens quickly, but a shift starts with something. So good job everyone for maybe even for today setting those new intentions. Congratulations, namaste. Good. Everyone make sure you drink some water, enjoy your water.